Tamika and I am back, Jack.
What it do, family? It's your girl Tootie Toot, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the family, shout out to the squad. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming back and tuning in. Listen, you know the vibe. I need you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Heavy on the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 100K. Help me get there. Now look, we about to slide right into this video. All I know is Carisha and Jontavia better quit playing with me. You dig what I'm saying? Now look, for the people who live up under a rock, there has been some back and forth going on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, between the former City Girls. Now, I'm going to say former, but I don't think it's over. I just think there's been some small misunderstandings. Now, there was some speculations earlier on in the week that they were taking shots on at each other. But, I mean, nobody really knew because they did not, you know what I'm saying, at each other directly. You know what I mean? But a lot of people online was having their little say-sos back and forth, speculating that they were taking shots at each other. Now, well, you know what I'm saying, a little bit later, it seemed like that was the case. Now, everybody know the City Girls, they came out around 2017. They came on the scene with that Fuck That Nigga track, which was a diss track to both of their boyfriends. From that, man, they've been very, very close, and they've been making some money. You know what I mean? Things did not start going left until Carisha started dating P. Diddy. Now, we know right now that there's a lot of things going on in the media right now with Sean Puffy Combs, and I mean Carisha had been named in some of those affidavits. Now, it's not saying any of that stuff is true, but what I'm saying is I think it kind of put a damper on not only her image, but also probably on the friendship between her and JT as well. Now, this is all my speculation, so don't take it to heart. You dig what I'm saying? It's my opinion only. Anyway, fast forward, I mean, they have not been spending a lot of time with each other, especially since some of the allegations have came out or surfaced against P. Diddy. Now, that don't mean that they ain't still been cool, because shit, some of my besties I don't talk to every day. You might not see me with them every day neither. You feel what I'm saying? But there was a lot of back and forth going on online, and a lot of people was just assuming, you know what I'm saying, that they had fell out for whatever reasons they was coming up with. You dig? But look, they did take online today. You dig? They did take to online today, and it got kind of ugly before it kind of got alright. You feel me? Let's take a look. Now, I started. Young Miami said, laughing out loud, here we go. Okay. I ain't jealous of a soul. I'm always like, go, bitch, go. I clap for everybody. I show love to everybody. It ain't a bitch I haven't showed love to, and she put a million explanation points. You know what I'm saying? She said a bitch been sneak dissing me for weeks, and I ain't say shit. What a bitch mad at me for? You dig what I'm saying with the question marks? Now, right there, you know what I'm saying, we automatically just assumed that that was JT. You know what I mean? Because JT had been online and she has been saying some things, you know. But like I said earlier in the video, she never added Young Miami directly. So, I mean, it could have went a number of ways. And then prior to this engagement, her and Glow had some problems back and forth. So I automatically assumed that everything was towards Glorilla. You dig? So then Young Miami said, you let the internet put in your head that I'm jealous of you, when you know I'm the one that always pushed us. You have resentment towards too, and that's okay. I guess you was trying to say, you know, I've always been the one that pushed us, and now you have resentments towards me. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, and that's okay, or whatever. She then went on to say, for you to come over here and try to play victim is crazy. Jontavia, you've been sneak dissing me for the last couple of days. I haven't said shit back to you. You made 2 whole diss songs, you know what I'm saying, or 2 songs dissing me, and I still rapped your shit with my whole chest, and I showed love. So what's the real problem here? And I do remember she doing that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking away from it, but then at the same time, it also could have been somebody being petty too. You did? Because I would have did some shit like that. If I know somebody dogging me on a diss record, I'ma sing it online. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You did? But let's proceed. JT said, man, what songs was about you? Young Miami says, no bars and sideways. And then she says, a bitch trying to kick me while I'm down and playing to these narratives. It's dangerous when I've been nothing but a friend of you. And that's what a lot of people were saying online. They was like, man, Carisha held JT down when she was in jail. They didn't realize, or they didn't understand where some of the animosity was coming from. But again, y'all, we only be looking at things online. We don't know what be going on behind these cameras. So JT said, I know I come off crazy, but never in life did no whack shit to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged when people show show me love, she goes crazy and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it. It'd be too much for me to tweet. I would like a sit down. Carisha, please. They can't help but still be petty at the same time. I love both of them. And then she said, and this time leave Santana at home. And Jesus. You know what I mean? Somebody random was like, Miami is really going through something. You just responded to a stranger on Twitter. She said that I was for sure there for her from the beginning. But y'all will see this in time that I'm not, never was, and never will be the problem. Have a nice day. You dig what I mean? You know, when you mad, you might just respond. But I really wish they would have left a lot of this offline as well. Now, in regards to what Young Miami said, JT said, girl, the internet told you that which songs was about you. The one saying it's a city girl shit, even when it ain't city girl shit. That was released under City Girls. Or the one that say riding solo, but I'm still in the group. Get your phone back from whoever this is, baby. Don't play with me. Yo, one thing about JT, Shawty Dog, she be going for the throat or whatever. I want to know, though. Drop it down in the comments, man. I mean, do you think that both of them had valid points? And again, man, we only see glimpses of these celebrities, Shawty. We don't be knowing what be going on when these cameras is not rolling. You know what I mean? So that's why when it come down to best friends, boyfriends, and things of that nature, dog, it's just better to just stay out of it and let them just resume and resolve that shit on their own. Because 9 times out of 10, shawty, we don't be knowing what the fuck be really going on. You know what I mean? So JT said, you looking for a way out of your situation. Who was the first person called when it all started? You're a sad fucking case. Now, this whole thing is when a whole Diddy allegation started, and I just kind of wish this was not even being put out there. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when Young Miami was saying that the No Bars and Sideways records was a diss towards her, JT said, oh, wow, you're really losing it. If you thought this, why not speak to me about it? You came on here and said LOL so people can ask you why you wasn't defending me. Attention seeking as usual. Now, a lot of people in the comment section was saying that anytime JT get into some little internet beef that Young Miami never comes to her defense. Drop it down in the comments. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Now, Saucy entered the chat. And he was saying something like, my agents call me every other day with an inquiry or a check for the dial. How much does Stan Twitter pay? There would be a TV show to address things that you are so heavily invested and interested in. Tune in. Now, I don't think that he was talking to JT, but she still came back and was like, and I better not be mentioned since I'm not in the episode. Nothing should be addressed without me. Who are you? You done gave yourself a position of power. You're not my power of attorney. Sit your ass down. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I read this shit on Twitter, I was dying laughing. It was hella funny to me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I do got a lot of growing up to do. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But it is evident that JT and Saucy ain't vibing. So in response to what she said, he comes back and he says, sheesh, I thought he was talking about puffing those allegations, just like the rest of the world. What the fuck are you talking about? So I mean, like, honestly speaking, I hope when they do sit down, I hope, like, you know what I mean, maybe a couple days later that maybe Carisha invites Saucy over, because I think that there might be some things that need to be ironed out between them two. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if they all gonna be cool, because I know that gotta be kind of crazy. JT said, reread what I said in case you didn't comprehend the first time. So Saucy said, JT, you retweeted a NM stand asking why we didn't speak on Miss Pissy allegations, which refers to Diddy, not you. Everybody looking for answers and responses to that situation, which will be televised. You unblocked me to insert yourself. I'm still confused. And I do think, I mean, I agree with Saucy on this one. I think JT kind of jumped the gun on that one. You know what I'm saying? And then he come back and say, JT, please, you always throw me in some shit. You unfollow me and block me like I'm the person you got a problem with. Please address your issues head on with any and everybody you don't like. Stop taking it out on me. I don't need to be mentioned. And I gotta agree with it. Maybe that she is a little frustrated because, you know what I'm saying, he do share a closeness with Young Miami. I really don't know what the issue is, but again, like I said, we don't see everything that be going on behind closed doors. And then he said, FYI, I was initially asked to be the co-host of Carisha Please. I declined and was a guest host to people I was genuine friends with, i.e. Lotto, JT, and Suki got scrapped. I don't need to be involved. I got my own motion. I mean, like, damn, he had to kind of go there or whatever like that. DJ Academic say JT finally shedding the dead weight. Young Miami, about damn time. You know already Saucy was gonna come back, and he said, why didn't you say this while reporting on them as a collective? Stay your ass in hiding. And you already know the beef between Academics and Saucy, you know what I'm saying? Young Miami said, you're weird, but always want to act like I'm a weirdo. You always mad, it's always a problem, and all I try to do is push you, tell you the shit, you can rap, you should model, etc. You always mad, you doing your shit as you should. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? And then JT went to go respond, if I'm ever mad, I have a reason to be behind closed doors. You have done stuff to me that you think I should just get over. You never come to my defense when I would have literally took a bullet for you. When CP popped off, I was there, first episode. And when someone canceled, I showed up in a red wig. Keep calling me mad like the internet do, but you know me, my heart pump gold. I wish the best always, and I love how fast you got here behind Santana. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And yeah, I mean, what do y'all think, man? I just think that this is a situation to where, like, it should have never really been brought online. I honestly think that this is something that they could have been able to talk about and rectify without anybody knowing. And right now, with everything else surrounding Young Miami, I just don't think this is the last thing she need right now to be beefing with her homegirl. You feel me? But y'all drop it down in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Then Saucy came back and said, bingo, the last sentence is the problem. This what it's always been. How much have I begged, how much have I begged you up? Had your back, been with you through highs and lows. Always congratulated. Boosted confidence and egos. You know the real, so why it's always shade for me? One minute you love me, next minute I'm Carisha friend. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is something that I feel once again, should have been taken care of off the internet. It just seemed like people just thinking a certain way. And I think the internet does a good job making people feel that way. Sometimes the fans and people, they just make shit a lot worse than it really have to be. I don't even think it would have been a lot of finger pointing if the fans didn't speculate a lot of the stuff that JT was putting online was about Carisha and vice versa. You know what I mean? Sometimes the fans, I understand it's a gift and a curse. You love that they ride for you, but when it comes down to situations like this, my nigga, I feel like they can make the situations so much worse. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Young Miami came back from the post that JT said, damn y'all, I'm sorry, it's a lot of stuff to get through. And she said, Jatavia, we just got off the phone. I'm so confused. Now we back to the internet. So it looks like right here, right now, that they actually had got on the phone. They talked about it like grown ass women, like they could have did in the whole beginning of it. But listen, this is the day and age that we live in now. We communicate on social media. Why? I do not know. So JT came back and said, this tweet was before the phone conversation. Don't know why it didn't go through. Maybe because everybody blowing up my phone and it still stands. I'm glad to see you know how to respond. You nonchalant about everything else. Now this might be how they make up. You feel me? Because sometimes me and my best friend might be like, bitch, still after we done had an argument. But maybe this is the way they make up. I don't know. But this is crazy after the phone conversation. You know what I'm saying? So Young Miami, she comes back and she says, Jatavia, I love you. I'm moving on. And regardless of the fact if they're going to be the best of friends or what's going to happen with the city girls, you know what I'm saying? I was happy that even though they argued online publicly, I was happy to see that they also made up online publicly. So people can continue to keep speculating about things and making the situation a lot more worse. You feel what I'm saying? JT came back and said, I love you more. I actually love you the most. And that was sweet. I'm happy about that. I want to know how y'all feel. Drop it down in the comments. Drop it down in the comments. Listen, before you head off, smash that like button. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next video, I'm going to catch y'all.
Family, what it do? It's your girl Tamika and I am back, Jack.